韩国才。
Han Kwok Choi trained in martial arts at the Shaw Brothers Academy alongside T. Lung. His short stature and simple appearance influenced the roles he could play, leading him to specialize in supporting characters and gangster roles. Thanks to his kung fu skills, he was featured in many comedies and action films within the genre. Han Kwok Choi lost his father when he was 6 or 7 years old. He originally had a mother and an older brother to rely on, but due to poor housing options, his mother had to live with her employer due to work, and his brother moved frequently, so he accidentally lost contact with them. It wasn't until 8 years later that he met his mother on the street. During these 8 years of homelessness, Han Kwok Choi had no fixed residence. Sometimes he had to sleep in broken cardboard boxes, sometimes he slept at the bottom of the stairs. He wandered aimlessly in the early mornings. To earn a living, Han Kwok Choi tried all kinds of jobs, selling tickets in front of theaters, directing haircuts, working as a porter, an ironmonger, a gold smelter, and so on, but he always had accidents and couldn't do it for long. Once, he ran away to become an apprentice gold smelter. When he started, his hands and feet weren't nimble, and he damaged the stove. Since the workshop was made of wood, it was easy to catch fire, and he almost burned down someone else's house. So the next day he got a quilt. After reuniting with his mother, Han Kwok Choi entered a boarding school for a few years, specializing in Northern Kung Fu, and his mother paid all the expenses. After being beaten many times, he could no longer bear it and became very angry, often thinking of revenge. He would remember the insults he had suffered, and when they went out alone, he would rush to beat them, unless the other party had a large group of people to defend themselves. If it was one-on-one, he would be quite capable. After beating them many times, over a period of time, he would be easily accepted, and the gang would be successfully formed. In the film world, the first time Han Kwok Choi's name appeared on the cast list was in the 1969 film, The Bodyguard, directed by Chang Che. In fact, Han Kwok Choi was originally a student at the same time as T. Lung. He had been filming at Shaw Brothers in his early years until Wu Si left Shaw to film The Beach, 1972. He subsequently collaborated occasionally with Shaw Brothers and was promoted by K. Chi-hung. K. Chi-hung employed Han Kwok Choi as an actor in 10 films, including The Unromantic One, 1970, The Strange Case of Hong Kong, The Second Steamboat, 1977, The Tiger Eating the Pig, 1978, The Golden Storm of the Certificate Number, 1979, The Strange Tricks of Yao Tu Clam, 1979, The Legend of the Condor Heroes, 1980, The End of the Fight, 1982, and The Legend of the Condor Heroes, 1984. K always invited Han Kwok Choi to act in his films, from his first to his last. He was K's mentor and played leading roles in several of his films.
The one-armed man. The master of 4 invincibles. They learned hard to become the best. The 4 invincibles. Revenge! Four cripples on a mission of revenge. Their hearts pure. Their technique, the 4 invincibles.
我是神打啦！我扭啊！哎呀！哎呀！師傅 有事啦，我出紅血乜有骨龍？
你再偷懶咧，今晚就唔使旨意食飯。
唔使等到今晚，而家我肚已經打鼓咯。
係咩？想唔想食啊？
靈后三手，靈后退步，靈后翻身。死未？偷屎偷盜啊！勁啊咧！呢隻叫癲馬，定口啊！
Han Kwok Choi withdrew from acting in the mid-1980s to focus on film production, though his investment ventures did not yield success. During the 1990s, as Category 3 films gained popularity, he participated in several productions. In The 4 Degrees of Temptation, although he had no explicit scenes, he stood out for his comedic portrayal of a warlord within the film's storyline. As the wave of Category 3 cinema faded, he made a brief cameo in Big Man, directed by Johnny To in 2003, before disappearing from the film industry once again. His last recorded appearance was in 2011, when he participated in The Defense Team Is in Motion. Buddy, directed by Hwang Jingfu, after which he never returned to the screen. The renowned actor passed away due to lung cancer. Throughout his life, he was married 3 times and spent his final years in a nursing home. In recent months, his health prevented him from eating normally, relying solely on powdered milk for sustenance, which caused his weight to drop to 70 pounds. As a member of the Hong Kong Stuntmen's Guild, he received weekly visits from representatives sent by President Chin Kar-lok. His passing has been deeply mourned by the Guild. The funeral of Han Kwok Choi was organized by his brother and son, and took place at the Diamond Hill Crematorium on the 27th of the month. In his final years, he was recovering in a nursing home but was transferred to the hospital after experiencing prior discomfort. At the age of 69, he passed away, and his death was confirmed in a phone interview by Huang Jiaoyang, Secretary General of the Hong Kong Stunt Actors Association. During the ceremony, a plaque inscribed with "Rest in the Arms of the Lord" was placed at the center of the venue, accompanied by a cross and white candles, creating a solemn and simple atmosphere. Family and friends paid tribute by singing hymns, while his widow, Chin Yun-mei, and his son, deeply moved, could not hold back their tears. The church revealed that his final wish was to use the funeral donations to establish a charity fund to help those in need. Actor T. Lung, who trained in martial arts alongside Han Kwok Choi at the Shaw Brothers training class, appeared grief-stricken and avoided giving statements. With a sigh, he said, "Everyone is gone. There is nothing to say. Now is not the time to talk," avoiding the subject with evident sorrow. Following the memorial service, Han Kwok Choi's casket was transferred to the Diamond Hill Crematorium for cremation. His widow, overwhelmed by the final farewell, left the site with red eyes and sobs, declining visitors.